Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Jenny. I'm Moonlight Lady 1111. If you are one of my return viewers, thank you so much for coming back to see me again. It's great to have you here. And if you're new, welcome. If you do like my videos, please do like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. It all helps me on my journey. It's been quite a while since I've done a reading actually. I've just had so much stuff going on here, there and everywhere. It's been quite difficult to find the time to sit down and do them for you. But I'm really happy to be here now. I do apologise if it's a bit noisy because next door are having a bit of drilling done and it looks like she might have just gone to sleep actually, but I've got Duchess next to me here and she does purr quite loudly sometimes. Bless her. Anyway, yeah, so recently there's been quite a lot of energetic stuff going on for everybody that I know, really. We've had a lot of planets retrograde, we've had a full moon to deal with, there's been an eclipse or two, I think, as well. So, yeah, this kind of digs stuff up from the past. So this reading is to try and help with that. It is timeless, so do trust that you're watching this at the right time if it's not necessarily when it comes out. It's intended to find you when it needs to find you, basically. But yeah, what we're looking at today is, like I said, things get dug up sometimes, don't they? So what we're looking at today is what is it that you might need to release? What is it that you might need to stop thinking about so much? What is it that you might need to accept? Is there something you need to move on from? Is there something you need to let go of? This is all about letting go of any negativity now. It's like, what can you release so you can move forwards and grow and flourish? Because that's what we all need to do, isn't it? Okay, so I feel like I've babbled on quite a bit, but it's because I miss you guys. I've not been here for a couple of weeks talking to you, so it's fun to be back in the room. Right, so, yes, as you can see here, I've got 3 piles for you. We've got pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So what I'd like you to do is draw your attention to the piles. And then if you all let out your breath, then take a deep breath in. Hold it. And then a deep breath out. Draw your attention to the piles. See which one's calling to you, which one wants to talk to you. Ignore colours and numbers and everything like that. Just see which pile's for you. I'll give you a moment to do that. Okay, I think that should have been long enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop pile number 2 and pile number 3 up here and start with pile number 1. Good a place to start as any, right? Ooh. Well, pile number 2 is a bit sticky. They all jumped out as well very quickly. Interesting. Right, guys. Oh, I can hear that drill. I wonder if you can. I'll just have a sip of my tea. Okie dokie. So hi, pile number 1. You chose this beautiful amethyst stone. I just realised while I was talking earlier, it's got a lovely little bit that's going through it there, like a little circle through it. Nice. Yep, amethyst, it's a very beautiful stone. It might help you actually, pile number 1, to carry a bit of amethyst with you at this time. It's really good for strength. I'll just reset the table. Okay, now I did shuffle these cards yesterday or the day before, so I just need to remember what my spread looked like. Right, let's think. I've got a couple of standard playing cards up here, as per usual for my readings. They're there to give us a bit of, I put them over there actually, didn't I? Bit of insight into the overall mood of the reading. And then, yes, I started off with the Deviant Moon Tarot here. It's like I said, this is a reading all about what can you release? What is it that you can let go of? What do you need to put down and walk away from? I've got the... What's this one called? Tarot of the Magical Forest. This is a new deck for me. Sorry, I forgot its name. It's a beautiful deck though. Yeah, I've got Tarot of the Magical Forest there. So basically, I've just selected 9 cards here. Tarot del Fuego at the bottom. Just to get as much information as possible, really. You know, I want to be just cross-reading everything. They're kind of clarifying, but it's kind of an overall message. So I'm going to turn them all over and read as I go. You've got a couple of cards here from the Wisdom of the Trees Oracle as well. Put those up there if they'll fit. Ooh. Might not all get on there. Then we've got the Wild Offering here. I wonder. Oh, I can fit these all in, but I'll do it that way. Yeah, I've got the Wild Offering Oracle deck there. I've got the Soul's Journey Lesson cards. I'll move your trees down here a bit. Yeah, that works. Yeah, Soul's Journey Lesson cards. And then I've got a Chakra Love card there for you. A little Star Seeds card. And a Making Magic card here as well. Okie dokie. Yes, that all works now, doesn't it? Can we see everything? Yes, we can. Move these guys up a bit. Just have a sip of tea and then I'll start turning them over for you. Like I said, it's been a couple of weeks since I've done the general reading, so I might need a minute to tune in. Okay, so what have we got going on here? Right, we've got the 7 of Cups. Wheel of Fortune and Judgment. Keep going with the tarot. 10 of Pentacles. Strength in the reverse. 2 of Swords. 3 of Wands. Queen of Swords. And the Ace of Pentacles. Then the overall vibes, we've got the 5 of Wands and the 2 of Cups. Right, okay. I think this is starting to come together now. I'm going to turn everything up. I thought I was going to read them as they come, but I want to see everything. We've got Olive. Horse Chestnut. Health. Allow me, Divine, to be tender and accepting of my body, no matter what ailments I may have. May I always know it's doing the best that it can. Help me be a loving ally and friend to this sacred form. Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Peace, crown chakra, clear quartz. In stillness, the answer will be revealed. Purple and purple. Earth guide. Your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. Yeah. Trink of 5, manifesting money and income. Right, okay. Okay. So pile number 1. You're starting with the 7 of Cups over here, which talks about, it talks about having choices. And it talks about being aware that you are making the right choices. It can also talk about living in a fantasy land. Now, you've also got the Wheel of Fortune and Judgment here right next to each other. You've got 10 in the Wheel of Fortune and double that, 20, Judgment. I'm seeing this as 3. This is guided. You are divinely guided. You have luck on your side. Okay, you have destiny on your side. I think you know this. I think you're starting to feel this within. However, with the Strength in the reverse underneath the Wheel of Fortune here, it feels like you're almost inadvertently fighting off your own good luck. Okay? It feels like you're kind of living in the clouds a little bit. Sorry to say it like that, but this is how it is. Because you are focusing on the 10 of Pentacles here. You know, you're focusing very much so on your abundance and happy families, and you are being patient for that to come in with the Three of Wands. You know, you've sent things out. You've sent things out into the world, but something within you is kind of a bit off kilter here. You need peace. Okay, you need peace in your life. You need to be still. You need to be still and ground yourself with this Earth Guide card here. You need to be still and ground yourself. Yeah. Sorry, I was just checking the time there. It wasn't on the thing. Yeah, you need to be still and ground yourself now, because the thing is there's something slightly off kilter. And what I think it is, it doesn't specifically say this here, is you're being a bit blind to it. You've got the Two of Swords here, and you've got this Queen of Swords. But can you see how the Queen of Swords is also holding the Two of Swords? Now this, to me, says there's some truth that you need to address, okay? It's funny because I said that at 222 on the timer. I stop and restart some of the readings. So, yeah, there's some choices here that you need to make. Yes, you want to protect your heart space. So it's like you're not properly surrendering to what will be. Now, this is a very positive spread. You know, you've got the Ten of Pentacles here, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. You can have some really beautiful, fresh new starts. But I can't ignore this guilt card and this health card, okay? Right, let's face it. For some of you, if not all of you, there are some very serious, not serious, you've got some quite heavy body image issues, I think. And this is what causes you weakness. Now, you must not be blind to this anymore. Look, there's two. You're being blind to this truth. Now, you've got the Queen of Swords down here. So you, regardless of gender, sorry, just get you back in focus. They're both blindfolded. They're both holding two swords, okay? And you're not admitting this to yourself. And this is the thing that you need to release, because this is what's causing your blockage here. So you've got the Five of Wands and the Two of Cups up here. So it's almost like you are fighting off love. You have this inner conflict. And it's kind of fighting away your own union with yourself. And it's that age-old thing, until you love yourself, who else, you know, how can somebody love you if you don't love you? You must love you. It's very important. You must come to peace. You must be still and come to love yourself, because you've got the Strength in the reverse here. It's like you're fighting too hard to manifest this stuff and to do all this stuff, and you are believing in your outcomes. I just heard, do you believe that you deserve it? Because we want you to believe that you deserve it. You must, you know, you are a wondrous person. With the Queen of Swords down here, the Queen of Swords has really been through the mill, but she stands tall in everything, through everything she's been through. And she sees the truth and she says it how it is. Now, you've got the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and this manifesting money and income here, you know, so there is a lot of abundance coming in for you, a lot of abundance, material abundance, you know, wealth, like whatever projects you're working on, know that they're going to come to fruition. You are very grounded with this Earth Guide card here, and, you know, Pentacles, you are connected to the earth, you are deeply grounded. And, you know, you are being patient with these things that you're manifesting. You could be an artist. And like I said, luck is on your side and you are divinely guided, but you need to offer that olive branch of peace to yourself. Okay, you've got the horse chestnut here. Like, you know, the horse chestnut is sustenance. It's fun. It's playful. From the horse chestnut, huge trees can grow. Okay? But I think that you are this horse chestnut. I think you have got a bit of a hard outer shell. And, you know, I think you have, wow, yeah. The horse chestnut in the UK, I don't know if you do this in other countries, people play conkers. So you tie the horse chestnut, sometimes you boil it in vinegar or you leave it to soak somewhere so it goes really hard. And then you drill a hole through it, you put some string on it, and then you kind of hit them at each other, and the aim of the game is to smash each other's conkers, and you'll have a few on a string, and whoever's left at the end wins. And with this 5 of Wands here as well, I think you have been through quite some battles, but you are tough. Like, you're still there. You're still standing. And I think this is what you've been a bit blind to. This is what you need to release. I think you need to kind of come to terms with the fact and understand that you don't need to judge yourself. Don't feel so guilty or judgmental of yourself for things that have happened in the past. Okay? There's a lot of stuff from your past that I think you do need to release. And you really need to, if you have had health problems, you've weathered the storm. I was hearing a lot of messages coming through at once there. Don't feel, okay, so for some of you, don't feel guilty for the way you have treated your body in the past. That's done. What you need to remember is everything from this moment onwards is new. So you have to release some of these ways that you've been used to seeing yourself for such a long time. Your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. And with this 2 of Cups up here as well, you are a wonderful, loving person. And I think you are very focused on this material success and this material abundance that you're going for. But I think you need to release this need to succeed, I'm hearing. There's a real need for success in your life, which could come from external pressure or could come from pressure that you put on yourself. But what are you not admitting to yourself here with this Queen of Swords mirroring the 2 of Swords? What are you not admitting to yourself? That you do want love. Oh, yes, with the 5 of Wands and the 2 of Cups, you kind of fight off love, don't you? Pile number 1. I think if it ever comes along, it's a bit, you kind of hackles raise and strength in the reverse. You can't tame that wild beast. I think there might be some control issues here with you, pile number 1, which you do feel guilty about. I think that for you, pile number 1, the thing that you need to release is this need to fight everything off all the time. You do have to trust in the will of the universe. You have the Wheel of Fortune and Judgment here, and you do have a happy ending card, 10 of Pentacles, financial abundance, happy families. And you've sent stuff out. You've sent stuff out into the universe with the 3 of Wands here. So either, for some of you, you are being patient, and for others of you, you really need to learn to be patient. There might be some of you who, I just heard, why do you want to be the king of your castle so much? I don't know if that resonates with anybody, but why do you want to be the king of your castle so much, pile number 1? I think you need to release some of these fantasies and learn to live in the moment. You need to find peace in your current moment and be accepting of your body. Treat yourself nicer. Just heard something about nourishment as well. Yeah, you might need to, I'm just going to get another deck. Yeah, you might need to look at your diet a little bit as well there, pile number 1. But yeah, there's a distinct lack of emotion here with what you're driven by and what you're desperately wanting, apart from with the 7 of Cups, which is kind of about fantasy. So I think you must offer yourself peace now. Oh, I accidentally picked up the wrong deck. But we'll go with this one. It must be that this one is what needs to say something to you. I was going to get the Deviant Moon, but I've got the Magical Forest instead. So what else does pile number 1 need to know about this release? How will they find this peace? How will they accept this love? How will they release this guilt that they feel about their own body? I just heard a card jumped out at the same time as I heard it. Your body is, this Judgment card just told me, your body is just a vessel. Your body is just a vessel for your soul, and it's on this journey right now. And that's where you are. Oh, wow. I said, we've got the Star card here. And I just said, your body is just a vessel for your soul. And look at this. You are made of stardust. You're a being of light and stardust. And look, the cups. You have vessels here. This is about filling your own cups, okay? Something's probably gone on, pile number 1, in the past to affect your emotional outlook on life, maybe to affect how you cope with people, how you deal with people. I think someone in the past has made you feel that you're not successful. Yeah, 4 of Cups in the reverse here. It's too easy to have bad emotions. There are no bad emotions. There are painful emotions. But yeah, I think in the past you've been told what to do and maybe judged quite heavily. It's time to move on to calmer waters now. You have the 6 of Swords here. The 6 of Swords speaks of the chaos of the past, and you are going forwards now. It's time, like I said, everything from now is the future. So this could be a real turning point for some of you watching pile number 1. Yeah. We have the Page of Cups there, Knave of Cups. How beautiful, underneath the 2 of Stars. You must know that there is hope for love in your life. If you open your heart space, pile number 1, you can, wow, I just said open your heart space and I really felt brought to tears almost. It must be very hard for you, pile number 1, but you can bring forward this cup of love to somebody. You just must release the need to fight it all the time. This, oh yes, it's success. You release the need for success. Deep inner healing is going to go on with the Tower in the reverse here. Something is going to come along and going to open your heart. And that's what's going to bring you forward to calmer waters. That's what's going to, there is hope here. There is hope and joy, and you're going to stop looking at emotions as negative things. You're not weaker. Oh, I just heard, you're not weak by feeling your emotions. Your emotions are part of life. It's all part of the rich tapestry of life. Yes. And then you have the Page of Pentacles here. So you are concentrating really hard on manifesting this future and manifesting this success and this money and this income and, the king of your castle situation, regardless of gender, like I said. You can see the truth of what you want, but what you're being blind to is the fact that it's all well and good having the material wealth that you want, but what about your health and what about your heart? These things all need bringing into balance here. So offer yourself some peace. It's time for you to stop and calm now. And once you do, that's when things are going to start moving forwards to this calmer place. And then, you need to expect the unexpected here. Because when you open yourself up to love, that's when this deep inner change is going to happen. And it's kind of going to rip everything down so you can build it up again. But it's going to be really good. And that's when you are going to start making those steps forwards to this abundance that you so desire. You've got the Knave of Pentacles here. So you're going to be able to start on that journey and progress and offer things out to people. And there'll be give and take here. Like, your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. And in stillness, you will find the answers. So stop that need to push all the time. Release any guilt. Release any health, body issues, anything like that. If you do have health issues, you must know that there is hope here. Peace. You must have peace within now. And stop fighting love. This literally just says fighting love. What you need to stop, what you need to release. You need to release your need to fight love. This is love. Love is beautiful. Don't fight it off so much. You deserve it just as much as everybody else does. And when that happens, that's when you're going to have these wonderful new beginnings blossoming. Whew. Yeah, I think that was your reading, pile number 1. I really hope that resonated for you. If it did, please do let me know in the comment section below. You can like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. I really love hearing from you guys. If you did want to book a private reading, personal reading, you can do that by getting in touch with me. I'm moonlightlady1111@gmail.com. Also, you can get in touch with me on Instagram. Again, I'm moonlightlady1111. You can send me a little DM on there. I do try to answer the emails and messages as quickly as I can, but there is, there's always a lot going on. So if I don't get back to you, please hang in there. I will message you back, I promise. So thank you so much, pile number 1. Do take it easy. Mwah. Bye. Cool. Put that back. open my little door. Okay, pile number 2. Oh gosh, pile number 2. There's just so much energy coming off pile number 2. It's very interesting. Just clear the table. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. You chose this piece of obsidian. Absolutely beautiful piece of obsidian. Yeah, so the obsidian is telling me that you guys are I think you're quite spiritually connected already. Obsidian, it absorbs negativity. It's a really good stone to have around, but it's also used in scrying quite a lot. You can get obsidian mirrors or obsidian balls. Yeah, used in scrying quite a bit. So I feel like already, yeah, your cards, pile number 2, jumped straight out there when I was shuffling. And there is just a lot of energy coming off them. So I'm very interested to see what it is that you guys need to release here. Right, so. So as per usual, I have got a couple of standard playing cards up the top there. Just to give me a bit of a general overview of what we're on about. And then I've got the Deviant Moon Tarot. Basically what my plan is I've just got loads of tarot cards out here to see what the story is. What are you doing? What's going on? And what can you release to move forwards? What do you need to know? Okay. So we've got Deviant Moon Tarot. Tarot with the Magical Forest. I think that's called. Tarot del Fuego. And then I've got a couple of Wisdom of the Trees oracles here. Wild Offering Oracle card, Soul's Journey Lesson card, bit of selenite. I just use the selenite to block the energy between the other piles and this bit of the table, really. Chakra Love deck, Starseeds deck, and Making Magic deck here. Okay. I'm just going to reset this table again, guys. It's really funny. So much coming off here. So yeah, I think I'm going to turn them all over and then start reading them, but we'll see how it comes out. Okay. We have got the Ace of Swords in the reverse. The Four of Pentacles in the reverse. And the King of Cups. Wow. Already pile number 2. There is something here that you're not being honest with yourself about. You don't want to release it. You don't want to let it go, but it is time now. The Four of Pentacles in the reverse says it's time to make some very deep decisions to let something go. We've got the Hermit in the reverse. The Wheel of Fortune. Oops, come on. And Knight of Wands in the reverse. Two of Swords in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. What's the overall vibe? Oh. The Joker, which is the Fool. And the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. I just heard then already, pile number 2, the wheel must turn. You must let the wheel turn. Why do you hold on to it so tight? Let's keep going. Acacia? Is that how you say that? Acacia. There's some beautiful birds in it. Holly. A bit prickly. Yeah, this does not surprise me at all. Despair. I need your divine intercession right now. Oh, great spirit, lift this darkness from my soul. Free me from this burden. Open me to your highest plan. May I be a peaceful vessel for your love. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Dreams. Dreams are where your mind translates the divine. Third eye chakra, Labradorite. Envision. Trust in your ability to create the vision in your soul. Oh. On target. Follow your ideal life path. Oh, pile number 2. Yeah. You guys, if this resonates when I get into it, you guys really need to hear this. This is really difficult for me to say. Okay, it seems like you've been very, very focused on your dreams, your vision of the future, what it is you want to do. Maybe you tried something. It's good. See, this is a general reading, so it's quite hard. But something that you had a lot of faith in, you need to cut it off now, I'm afraid. This is what's causing you so much despair. But with discipline, you can find what your ideal life path is, because what it is something that you thought was your dream. I feel like most of your life you've thought this thing is your dream. It's your wish fulfillment. You've had so much faith in it, so much promise. This has been your vision forever. You don't want to cut it off. With the Ace of Swords in the reverse, you've had some great ideas and you don't want to let them go. But I think you know this, pile number 2. The King of Cups here, you might be feeling quite overwhelmed with emotion right now. Yeah. Whew. You do need to know pile number 2. With this acacia. If somebody knows how to pronounce it, tell me in the comment section. I need to tell you, you are divinely protected, okay? This is like a really beautiful tree. It's really divine. It also talks of like having sight and seeing, and like I said, with this obsidian mirror. Also with this follow your ideal life path, I think the thing that you have been focusing on, it's really time to be honest with yourself now. Ace of Swords, card of truth. It's also the cut through the crap card. You're not doing that. It's in the reverse. You're not doing it. The Holly card here as well, it speaks of not succumbing to flights of fancy. What is it that has been such a dream? Pile number 2. You have the Hermit in the reverse here. You're not... Oh, with the Hermit in the reverse next to the Wheel, it's like you know now, but you're trying to keep yourself in the dark about it. Rather than taking that time to go within and assess where you're at and see what your next steps are, you're still trying to focus on these dreams and these wishes. And unfortunately, pile number 2, these are the things that the tarot is telling you, the universe is telling you it's time to release now. I do think you know this, but you're being purposefully blind to this decision with the 2 of Swords in the reverse. It's not even that you're trying to protect your heart anymore. You're just kind of refusing to accept it a bit. And with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, this is making you stuck. It's making you stuck and it's making you angry. The Knight of Wands in the reverse, I think you're just really angry about this whole situation. And you are feeling quite emotional. It's very difficult. But if you allow yourself to feel this anger, and take the time to, I think this is the time for you to be the hermit, to go within, and to really assess what's going on in your life right now. I don't know, because this is a general reading, like I said, but the Queen of Pentacles is the last card here. So you really need to look after yourself at the moment. Like I said, the wheel is going to turn. The wheel is turning. It's always turning. You have luck on your side. You have divine protection on your side, okay? You can rest safe in that knowledge. Queen of Pentacles, get grounded. Mother yourself. Care for yourself. Take care of your own immediate surroundings, okay? You need to get your head out of the clouds a bit, though, I'm afraid. That's what this is saying. You need to get your head out of the clouds so much and really focus on your immediate surroundings, immediate future, what is happening. There's a very good message for the wheel, okay? The wheel is always going to turn. This is luck. Okay, this is luck, and this is life, and this is cycles, and it's always turning. And you know what? If you're at the top of the wheel, yeah, it's great. Bloody brilliant. Fantastic. Head in the clouds. Wonderful. On cloud 9. Perfect. Cloud 9. But if you're at the bottom of the wheel, you're in the dirt, you're stuck, you're stagnating, stuck at the bottom, and you're constantly hitting your head on the ground. Now, one of the beautiful lessons, this is right in the middle of your reading as well, by the way, pile number 2. One of the beautiful lessons that the wheel teaches us is if we can learn to, instead of riding on the outside of the wheel and being so affected with the emotions here of the King of Cups, you know, the King of Cups is very in tune with his emotions, sometimes at risk of letting them take over and control him rather than the other way around. The King of Cups also says it's time to be calm, and that's what this lesson of the Wheel of Fortune tells us. If you can learn to ride in the middle of this wheel, right, then if it's the right way up or upside down, you're not going to be so heavily affected by it, because you're going to just learn to smoothly ride through the middle of the wheel. So whatever comes your way, you're going to be fine with. You're going to be this Queen of Pentacles, calm, stoic, in control. Yeah, I can feel your despair. I can feel you feel like your dreams are slipping away between your fingers, and it's going to be a very, very deeply spiritual experience for you, pile number 2, to come to this realization. You might be saying to me right now while you're watching this, whatever, you don't know. How do you know what my dreams are, you woman on the internet? But yeah, nobody can tell you this. You have to come to this conclusion by yourself. Ooh, I don't know which text to clarify for you from. This one. So, yeah, I'm going to get a bit more advice for you here. I feel like for some of you, you might be going through quite a bit of turmoil here, quite a bit of pain, but you have been so disciplined with following these dreams of yours up to now, yeah, and it does, despite what you might think, you are on target, okay? You must take a leap of faith, because your dreams will come true. I just think that the thing you need to release and accept is that, you know, the divine guidance and the plans in place for you are not quite what you thought they were. That doesn't mean you're not going to have success. That doesn't mean you're not going to, you know, be celebrated. But you must stop being blind to this now. Don't cut off your nose to spite your face. That's what I heard. What have you got to say to pile number 2, please? Oh, Queen of Pentacles again. Yeah, you might be an earth sign. Oh, okay, I'll take that. That's another card of despair. Was that in the upright or the reverse? Sorry, 1 second. Okay, reversed. Yeah, so you must get grounded now, pile number 2. You must ground yourself. You must be calm. You must be in control of your situation, and you must release this despair. Don't be... What are you trying to say? Don't be bound by your own thoughts, okay? Don't keep yourself in this prison for too long. You must have a bit of time to yourself to go with this hermit energy. Turn this hermit card the right way around. Go within, because when you go within and shelter in the darkness of the cave and look after yourself and mother yourself, you will find the light again, and that's when you're going to find the answers. That wheel is still turning. So this despair, you have to know that this despair is something you must release now as well. There is no need to panic. No need to panic at all. You're right on track. That's what the universe is saying. There's a lot of cards there, but I'll take them because that's how many I was going to pull all together. Oh, yeah, 9 of Pentacles. Okay, you need to stand in your own power now. Yeah, you've got your dreams and your vision, and they might just need tweaking a little bit, okay? But you're going to be this, you need to become this, or you will be, or maybe you already are, this strong, independent, well-rounded, well-protected, well-looked after, independent individual. You've totally got this. Yeah. The sun Happiness is coming your way. Success is coming your way. It's just slightly different to what you thought it was going to be. So cut through that crap. Make this decision to, these are not material outside things that you're releasing. This is very deep stuff. And it might mean that you struggle to celebrate for a while, but you're going to release that conflict. Don't feel the need to numb yourself with alcohol or drugs. That's a very specific part of it for some people. Just heard that then. But yeah, you have to know that when you start standing in your power, this conflict is going to go. And you've been having faith in your wish fulfillment, in your dreams. You must be careful what you wish for. You just need to change your wishes up a bit. That's what the universe is saying to you. So that's what you need to accept, I'm afraid. That some things have just got to change a little bit. Not even a lot. Dreams are where your mind translates the divine. Follow your ideal life path and trust in your ability to create the vision in your soul. So, I just heard for some of you, you need to admit to yourself what your real dream is. Oh, have some of you been following somebody else's dream for you rather than your own dream? Either way, pile number 2. You know, you have some really great stuff coming your way. Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. You're going to be so grounded in the future. Everything's looking up. You've got the sun. Like, true happiness is yours. I think you've got some turmoil and despair at the moment because you're just not sure if you're on the right path. It could be that other people that you know might not approve of the path that you want. But yeah, cut through that crap now. Take this sword of truth. Take charge of your life. It's time. It is time. I hope that resonated for you, pile number 2. If it did, please let me know in the comments section below. Like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. It all really helps me on my journey, and I love to hear from you guys and know what's going on. Yeah, if you did want to book a private reading with me, you can do. You can get in touch with me, moonlightlady1111@gmail.com. You can also get in touch with me through direct messenger on I forgot what it was called, Instagram as well, where I'm Moonlight Lady 1111. So yeah, take it easy, pile number 2. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. Remember I just have to say as well, to add to the end of that, remember to live in the moment a little bit more. Okay, on to pile number 3. Okay, just reset the table. Okay, hi pile number 3. You chose this beautiful lepidolite, I think it's called. Gorgeous stone, very calming, really good for stress. Pop it there for you. Right, so I'll just get these cards set out for you, if I can remember where they all go. Oh yeah, you had a couple more jump out, pile number. Oh, excuse me. Oh, the last one took it out, me pile number 3. Right, I've got a couple of standard playing cards up the top for you there. Give me a bit of information. And then basically I've just taken loads of different tarot cards here to give me a bit of an overview into what's going on for you. I've got the Deviant Moon Tarot here at the top. And then underneath that I've got the Magical Forest Tarot. Tarot del Fuego. A couple of, oh yeah, you guys had 3 jump out. I wonder if they'll all fit. Maybe if I move you up a bit here. Wisdom of the Trees Oracle. I'm still getting to know this Oracle deck a bit, but I just love it, so I'm going to start including it in the readings. I wasn't sure at first, but now I love it. Okay, I get these 3 up there. Very good. I've got a Wild Offering card there. Soul's Journey Lesson cards. And then, yeah, you had a couple of these jump out extra as well. These are the Chakra Love deck. A Starseeds card and Making Magic card as well with a sigil on it. Oh, excuse me, pile number 3. I'm having a right big yawn there, aren't I? I'll have a little sip of tea. Lovely. Right, okay. Oh, we've got the Tower in the reverse. Remember, we're looking at what do we need to release and accept here. Ten of Wands. Temperance in the reverse. Oof. Heavy energy there, pile number 3. King of Swords in the reverse. Oh. Temperance again in the upright. Knight of Cups. Justice in the reverse. 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. And 7 of Wands. Oh, pile number 3. Calm down. It's all right. You were working so hard. You're going so quickly everywhere, aren't you? Careful. You're spinning plates and you might drop them. Okay, I'll keep going. Yeah, 7 of Wands again. 10 of Swords. Then we've got the linden tree. Banyan tree. And the pomegranate. Aging. I am one with unlimited love beyond all seeming restrictions of age. I am filled with joy, energy and beauty. A vessel for the divine Shakti. Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. Destiny. Follow your instincts, they lead to the truth. Third eye chakra, fluorite. Meditation. To see more clearly, close your eyes. Crown chakra, howlite. Fruition. Rest assured your dreams and visions will come to fruition. One enchanted evening, the perfect night. Oof, there's a lot going on here for you, pile number 3, isn't there? I have to tell you right now, regardless of if you're male or female, there is a lot of feminine energy here though. Regardless of if you're male or female, you need a pamper night, man. You need a night to you where you just stop, have a bath, watch some telly, eat some chocolate, do a face mask, relax, meditate, concentrate on something else, read a book, whatever chills you out, whatever calms you down. You need a bit of self-care here, pile number 3, straight from the off. That's very important for you to know. One enchanted evening. In a love reading, I'd say this meant this was all coming, but no, this is what you need to give to you. You need to treat yourself to the perfect night in. As long as it's not a problem for you, have a glass of wine, eat some great food. You need to come into balance. I said as long as it's not a problem for you, because also for some people here, we do need some balance, inner balance here with the Temperance card. Yeah, like I said, this is a very hectic energy. Some cycles, you've got the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords here. So some cycles are coming to a close now. This is heavy energy though, with the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. It could be that you might feel betrayed or you've been carrying so many burdens. I think it might be that you do so much for other people, but you're nearly at a point where you can put those down now. Yeah, your back is sore, but soon you'll be able to sit and rest, and that is what you need to do. With this linden tree here, in the Temperance, it's time to find some balance, find some calm, find some love. You've got the Tower in the reverse. This can mean 2 things for you. Either you're fighting some change that you don't want to happen. With these, I think for some of you, there might be a long-term relationship breaking up. I don't know though, that's just for some of you. For others of you, like some cycle in your life is coming to an end. And yeah, there's either you're fighting this or there is some deep inner change going on for you here with this Tower in the reverse. So you, rather than this an external change that you can't control, this is inside. This is an internal change. Soon enough though, you're going to be able to put down that burden. For some of you, there is a warning of drinking too much. With Temperance in the reverse, this speaks of imbalance. Temperance card twice though, once in the reverse, once in the upright. So what this is saying to me is, now is the time. Yeah, destiny, meditation, fruition. This deep inner change is happening to you. So you must release your burdens. You must release any betrayal, and you must release any need to be fighting constantly. You don't need to fight things off anymore, because you are deeply empathic, and you have been since time began. I heard for some of you with this aging card, the banyan tree as well. It's time to go inside now and nurture yourself. Like I said, you need a pamper session. You are very empathic, so you probably do pick up on a lot of people's energies and stuff like that. I think some of you have a family that you look after quite a lot, and this is a burden, but you need to make that time for you. You can't pour from an empty cup. For some of you, you're going through a very big awakening, and that is what this Tower in the reverse is. You're trying to ignore it, but that's not the right thing to do. With Justice in the reverse, again, imbalance in these two corners. You need to bring yourself back into balance, and you're going to do that by making this time for you and nourishing your own soul. The stars on this pomegranate tree. It's time for nourishment and hope now. The King of Swords in the reverse, there is a chance that you need to release your need to control. I think you want to be in charge of everything all the time, and you need to let that go now. You need to accept that that's not how it works. For some of you, like I said, this is a breakup. This is an ending. With the Knight of Cups in the reverse, somebody could have lied to you about how they feel. Or someone could have implied that they feel more for you than they do. This was a controlling action. This person needs releasing. Needs to go. With the King of Swords in the reverse here, there's a need for truth as well. What truth do you need to admit to yourself, pile number 3? I'll tell you what I think it is. I think it's this 7 of Wands. Yeah. So the 7 of Wands talks about, traditionally it's a guy on a hill, and he's fighting off everything. Everything around him, he's fighting it off, okay? He's fighting it off so hard. I'm going to try and get that focused. There we go. Yeah, but he's actually fighting off the 6 wands of success. So, on a tree, fighting battles, constantly trying to put out the fire. Now, look at this little beaver guy here. He's working so hard. Everything's on fire. Look at him. Everything's on fire, and he's carrying all this wood around. And if he would just put down his burdens, okay, if you just put down those burdens, pile number 3, you would realize that all this water is going to come and put out that fire for you. You don't actually need to fight the fire. You don't need to save this wood, because, look, you're not seeing the solution. Can't see the wood for the trees. You're really not helping yourself with this fighting all the time. It feels very frantic, pile number 3. And, this is not, you're not a bad person or anything like that. These are just the things that you need to release and accept now. This is what this spread is all about. And for you, there is some beautiful, beautiful changes coming, pile number 3. You are going to find this wonderful inner balance, okay? Love is here for you. You've got the 2 of Cups here in this Temperance card. Deep change is going on within you. With these together, there is some really deep internal change. And, at the moment, the whole collective is going through this massive shift. Massive shift. And it is horrible and scary. And I think you're clinging on to this last cycle of life. And, the universe has literally just told me, don't worry, kid, I've got your back. Don't be scared. For some of you, you have this aging card. I think for some of you, you feel like you're, don't feel like that, pile number 3. You're too past it. That's a horrible way to think about yourself. Nobody is past it. Life is a journey, and everybody lives for whatever length of time they live, Enjoy every moment of it. If you are older, you are wise and strong and wonderful. Okay, and this is definitely, you need to nurture yourself and look after yourself. Stop spinning those plates so much. You don't have to look after everybody all the time. because you need to bring your own cups into balance, bring your own heart into balance. If you have been going through this really heavy stuff here, this betrayal, this burden, constantly fighting these battles everywhere, you need to know that, like I said, look at all this blue and purple. You are definitely going through some huge awakening here, okay? Follow your instincts. They lead to the truth. With the King of Swords in the reverse here, I said there is a need for truth. And to see more clearly, close your eyes. Not everything is as it seems all the time. Things are changing. Pile number 3. Yeah, things are really changing for you. This is interesting. I've had to clarify with a different deck for each pile. That's interesting. Whew. In fact, I'm going to have to do this a bit differently for you. What is this tower in the reverse, please? For my pile number 3, what is this tower in the reverse, please? What's this tower in the reverse about, please? Oh, this guy. Ah, yeah, fighting battles, mental conflict, turmoil, fighting. King of Swords, again, a need for truth, trying to be a bit controlling and a bit overbearing. What are the burdens? Lack of joy, lack of friendship, lack of free time, lack of being able to go out and do what you want to do. Temperance in the reverse. Things are going to move swiftly for you. 4 of Wands. Like I said, I think some of you may be ending a relationship here. What about this King of Swords in the reverse, please? Can you tell me about this King of Swords in the reverse? See the truth in the situation, pile number 3. That's what you need to accept. You need to accept what you're already knowing. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, do you know what? You're going to move forwards steadily, one foot in front of the other. That's how you climb the mountain, right? That's what's going to happen here. I'm going to go to the Knight of Cups in the reverse next. Thank you. 4 of Swords. Yeah, you need to take that time. This one enchanted evening, this is what you need to give to yourself. This is the card of rest and recuperation. R&R, looking after yourself now. Healing, really deep inner healing from all this conflict and fighting. Okay, why is the Justice card in the reverse here, please? Why is the Justice in the reverse, please? 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, do you know what? It's not fair. What you've been through, I could just see the Temperance in the reverse there again. What you've been through has not been fair, pile number 3. But this is what you need to release now. This situation, this thing, you must remember it's in the past. It's done. Even if it's very raw. There was the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, the Justice in the reverse. There has been such imbalance. Such imbalance and injustice done to you. A complete lack of give and take. You got burned, didn't you? But you were just too different. Take what resonates. This is a general reading. 10 of Swords again, underneath the 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, this ending has been very painful for you. The house is on fire. You need to get out. The house is on fire. You need to get out. The thing about the 10 of Swords is, pile number 3, that, yeah, you're finally seeing that the house is on fire though, right? Look, can you see the volcano in the eyes? You're finally seeing this house is on fire. That's what's making you can't spin these plates anymore. Oh, wow, I just heard, what is the point in me doing this anymore? There isn't. But the thing about the 10 of Swords, traditionally, it shows a man lying on his back, 10 swords on his front, 10 swords in his back. But he's not dead. It's just the end now. All of it is done. The conflict, the words, the spite, it's done. And what happens is the sun is now coming up on the other side. Yeah. So it's time for self-love. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Like this one enchanted evening. You need to really look inwards now. This is falling on that Seven of Wands. Put down Seven of Wands. Put down the need to fight now. The battles have been lost and won, and now it's time to heal. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Unconditional love for yourself. You must put yourself first now. Because the card of this reading is this Temperance card in the middle. So can you clarify this Temperance card, please? This self-love is where you're going to find this balance. Oh, how beautiful. So yeah, 10 of Cups. You are going to have a wonderful, beautiful, emotional, happy ending. This balance is this is where you're going to go when you release all this stuff, okay? Look how happy this is. So much joy. Look, I told you. Did I not say the sun is coming up on the horizon now? So yeah, release those. I think that I just got that at the moment it stopped recording by accident. Yeah. Anyway, this is your reading pile number 3. Like I said, release those battles, release those fights, all this conflict is ending in really positive energy. So what do you need to release and accept? That this cycle is done and that your pain is over, okay? Release that pain. Go within and do some little healing like this little kitty, okay? Thank you so much, pile number 3. I really hope that resonated for you. Well, I mean, I actually don't hope it resonated for you because you've bloody been through... I don't like swearing on this channel, but I swear a lot. So you've been through some bloody shit, haven't you, mate? But whatever. Sorry for swearing. Yeah, this pile number 3, if this did resonate for you, you need to know that this is you. You're going to turn all that love that you've given out and given out and given out. That's going to come inwards now. And then when it comes inwards, then you can project love back out into the world again. You don't have to fight so much anymore, okay? Yeah, look at this. You had the stress card, but this is going to calm you right down. A bit of self-love and a bit of self-care is going to calm you right down. Everything is going to be fine. When you let go of that stuff. And you know what? When you let go of that stuff, you're going to feel 10 million tons lighter. If you did want to book a private reading with me, you can get in touch, moonlightlady1111@gmail.com. You can also send me a direct message on Instagram. I'm moonlightlady1111. Yeah, really take it easy, pal number 3, and have that bloody pamper night. You need to do it. Do you know what? I'm going to do it tonight as well. Why not? If you do it, I'll do it. How's that for a deal? Make some time for you. I'm going to make some lovely food and I'm going to get on the sofa and watch telly. Maybe a face mask. Maybe some nail varnish. Who knows? Okay. Mwah. Thank you so much. Take it easy, pal number 3. Lots of love. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.